I hope you're ready.
This is Unbridled Thoughts.
We want to hear what you have to say. Welcome back to Unbridled Thoughts. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ren, and you better hold on to the mane because there's no reins in Unbridled Thoughts. Well, y'all ready for this?
I think so.
Yeah!
We'll see.
So today we have Emily and Megan from Golden Dagger Tattoo, which is an amazing tattoo studio here in Central Georgia. And we are going to be asking questions all about the industry and all the cool things that are happening because they've been having some really cool stuff happen out there. We've been keeping our eye on them.
Yeah, they're going beyond the industry a little bit, so I'm excited to learn more.
Me too. So we kind of want to start with a fun icebreaker game we like to play with our guests called Blazing Saddles.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of boom and ask you a few questions just to kind of like warm you up a little bit.
Okay.
So the first question we have for you is, are there any requests for colors or body areas that tattoo artists secretly dread?
I mean, I'm sure.
Anytime anybody asks me for color, I dread it.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you do
I'm a
black.
blackwork artist,
Yeah.
so anytime somebody's like, I have this full color piece, and I'm like, well, I have a lot of people I can recommend to you.
But your color is so good. She's going to hate me later for saying that, but it is so good.
It's a very rare occurrence that it comes out.
I love this.
There's
I love the
like
support,
facets
too.
It's so good.
I just try to remain very dark with my work.
I love how much you guys support each other, though. Like, even though she's like, I don't like it, you're like, but you're so
It
good.
is, though. It really is. I do encourage her when I can to do more color. But, you know, it's just what she's into. So,
Yeah.
you know, and each artist is into their, you know, whatever they're into. So we kind of help the client out, you know, with, you know, this is what you're wanting and this is your reference, this is the style, this is where we're going to lead you. You know, if you come in thinking you're going to get this one artist and it's not what they're into, or if it's not what,
Oh, yeah, we'll
it's
refer
just not
out even.
Oh yeah,
we're
well
very
yeah,
good
for
about
sure. But our
sending.
shop is a pretty one-stop shop. So
It really is.
Yeah. So we'll set you up with someone to get your desired look or to get what you know the style that you're looking for.
We're not gatekeeping clients over here.
Yeah.
Like if somebody wants a lot of color, I'm like, oh, Donut's really good at that, or
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we figure it out.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, for sure.
I love that because we live by the same rule
Yep.
that, like, there's enough clients for everybody. So
Yeah.
it sounds like you guys totally, like, you
For
know,
sure.
there's business for everybody.
Well, a lot of clients will come in and they'll be like, well, I feel like I'm kind of cheating and going to another artist or this and that. Like, no, a lot
And
of
we're, like,
artists are like
pushing them.
collect,
Like, go,
people
go, go.
collect tattoos or, you know, for me, it's a little different because I do more of the cosmetic tattooing, but being in the industry and watching like how everybody works together and like what they do and refer out and, you know, just.
Whatever's going to give the client the end result that they're after at the end of the day, I think is what we really go for.
Yeah, that's what we really achieve.
Yeah.
Try to achieve at
I
least.
love that. Yeah, my friend Erica Word, she is a photographer. She does weddings all over the world.
Uh-huh.
And she lives here in Central Georgia, but she gets a tattoo in every country she goes to.
Oh, I love
fun.
that.
Yeah, we get a lot of clients that do that.
So neat. It's such
I love
good
a
idea.
collector because I want to
Yeah.
see all your things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
Why
cool.
not?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
you don't have to stick with the same.
Boring,
Artist, you
whatever.
know.
Yeah.
Unless it's me,
It's
then you should
not
stay with me
boring,
forever.
but I mean, you know.
Okay, it's not
More
boring.
fun than
That was the
collecting
wrong.
thimbles.
yeah,
in every country.
for sure.
I meant the boring routine, you know. Have fun.
Yeah.
Totally.
Even though I don't have fun, but that's okay. So, what is one style of tattooing that is making a comeback that most artists were happy to see gone?
Tribal.
Oh,
Love it.
Yeah. Well, it's
Get
black
that
work.
tribal tramp stamp. I'm here for one tramp stamps.
are
in
the tramp
general.
stamps coming back?
They are.
They are.
They are.
I will tattoo all of your moms. Give them to me.
Yeah, they are coming back. A lot of clients
Because they
are
did kind of
asking
die,
to-
huh? In like the 90s
It
and the
did,
2000s.
I
Yeah,
didn't
and
get
then
to
it died off.
experience that. I've been doing it about 8 years now, so
Yeah.
I missed that. And now that it's coming back, I'm like, give them.
I want it.
Yeah, and tribal. I think tribal.
Well,
can
you
be,
could have
it
them
can
all
be cute.
because-
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
for it.
That's not my thing.
What are client red flags and client green flags?
Oof.
Is that me?
This is
My clientele is so different than body artists' clientele.
Hers are mean.
Yeah.
Not mean, but
Let's not be blunt.
your clients are way more intense than I feel like my clientele is very chill. Like if I need to like move them around, reschedule if our ideas aren't matching up that day, like they're for the most part like pretty easygoing, and I feel like your clients are the opposite of that. If I'm honest, like
They can be.
the cosmetic side of things is a little
It
bit
is
more
definitely
cutthroat.
It is definitely different. So,
What is the difference between you guys? So that way everybody knows.
so I just focus mainly on the cosmetic tattooing. So that would be your microblading. I do powdered brows. I do nano brows. Lip blush, fake freckles. I also do paramedical tattooing, which that's really different and interesting to see in a tattoo shop because you don't see it too much. That's your 3D areolas for, those
That's
who
so
went through breast
amazing.
cancer. I do scar camouflaging, like recreating belly buttons, toenails, just,
That's
more
cool.
of the realistic, more realism, I guess.
I love that.
I'm just slinging tats.
And only black and whites.
I can't.
Yeah, basically.
I can't do
Unless
what
somebody
you
talks
do.
me into
I don't
color.
have the patience.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. So
Not do that on somebody's face.
That's really cool. So tell us, each take turns and tell us about yourselves. Like, did you grow up in Middle Georgia? Are you married, not married, kids, no kids? Like,
You want me to?
how'd you get started in this industry?
So I'm from here. I've moved around a lot, but always end up back here. It's like a little sucky.
It's a black hole is what
It
I
is.
hear.
I love
Yeah,
it though.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Middle Georgia.
I kind of am too,
And,
honestly.
I don't know. Maybe it's because the last place I lived was like Atlanta, and it's just too much. It's
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah.
I like it here. I started out tattooing here in Macon about 8 years ago, and until we opened Golden Dagger last year, or a year and a half ago now, I guess.
yeah, it's been over a year now.
Yeah, I've got a little baby. She's 4. She's really mean. She thinks she's a tattooer already, so already got that in her.
She's already got that attitude, huh?
She does, yeah. She's like, why do I have to go to... She's in preschool, and that should be an easy thing. But she's like, why do I have to do this? I'm just going to tattoo. I'm like, not without a diploma, you're not. You're crazy, girl. Go to school.
That is funny.
But I've just got the one baby.
Yeah. Well, I'm not from Georgia. I am from Florida. But I moved from, I feel like I'm well-traveled a little
Yeah.
bit. A little bit. I moved from Arizona. I was out there for about several years in a totally different career. I was an occupational therapist assistant.
Okay.
I did that for about 13 years. I worked mainly in the medical field since high school. So this is definitely a totally different
The
route.
more fun side of medical.
It is. I did that. I mean, that's where my brain went when I was just like, there's got to be a medical aspect of tattooing. And that was the perimedical. But, I moved out here from Arizona in 2017. Married. We moved here because my husband is a tattooer, and he was working at came here to work at another shop. But yeah, we have 2 kids, and one is 13, my stepson Casper, and then we have a soon-to-be 3-year-old who thinks he's 20. He's pretty feisty.
These tattoo babies,
They are.
They don't care.
They're our shop mascots. But yeah, they think they own the place for sure.
Yeah, you can
Already.
tell them different.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I love when they come out like that, though. Like, It makes you believe in reincarnation when they come out and they're like
Oh,
58 years old.
100%.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, already like, oh, I already get this. I already been
Yeah.
through this.
This is not their first time on this earth.
Yep, for sure.
So how did y'all meet?
You can tell the
So,
story, or at least start the story.
It is kind of funny. We did not know each other prior to opening a shop together.
Okay.
They were looking at space. We all wanted to open a shop separately. They were looking at spaces. Me and somebody else were looking at spaces also. And we all just wanted out of where we were and something a lot different. And me and her husband, Donut, or Craig, but Donut.
Donut.
Just started messaging back and forth, just talking about what, kind of what we had going on. And a lot of our, like, ideals aligned. So we were like, you know what, let's meet. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And I think after the first
I
meeting,
think it was the outfit. 'Cause we showed up as
we
twins.
showed up wearing the same outfit. We were looking
Whoa.
at the same space to rent, actually, for a
Yes,
shop.
yes. It was all like meant to
Yeah,
be.
it was
Yes, that's such confirmation.
same-
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same
Like,
vision for a shop, and then we show up wearing the exact same outfit.
I know it's something kind of small and funny, but we were just like, whoa.
And yeah, super weird. And not even the all black getup, because usually we are in all black, but we
Yeah.
had like orange on that day and everything. It was, and after like meeting for the first time, we were like, okay, yeah, we're opening a shop together, pretty much, and
Yeah.
just did it.
We just,
Whoa.
yeah.
just decided we were gonna do that. And,
Our ideas were the same.
yeah,
We had the same, we wanted
We were
the same
after the same
things.
thing.
And
Yeah.
it's like a marriage.
truly,
It really is.
It sounds like y'all like almost manifested each other.
we
We
did.
I know that's corny,
did.
but that's what
really
it
did.
sounds
Cheers
like.
to that.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's awesome.
So do each of you have a favorite piece and or a favorite horror story?
Favorite piece?
Mm-hmm. Or favorite piece, like favorite work you've done, or like a favorite
Oh, okay.
piece of tattooing you've done?
I really do.
I have many. I mean, I get enjoyment in everything that I do because I'm making women feel more confident and just making their lives a little bit easier. But it's really the 3D areolas that really I enjoy doing the most, I guess. It's kind of the end of their journey, and you're kind of like putting the last piece to that little puzzle back together, and it's just it's very fulfilling.
Yeah, I think that's just such an amazing thing that you're able to do, because it is a sad situation. Women feel like they're losing their like womanhood a little bit, you know what I mean? And you're able to like
Give them a little something back.
a little bit of confidence back.
Yeah.
And there's some beautiful work out there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen her do some stuff, and I'm like, dang.
I know.
Like, I could not tell that was like.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't tell unless you were to fill it, you know what I mean?
literally.
Oh, that doesn't have texture.
That's not what that is. Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I think mine is just all the. I've definitely like dove into black work over the last couple of years, and I'm working on a leg sleeve right now. It's probably my favorite piece.
Which one?
The one on Tyler. It is on my boyfriend, so maybe I'm a little partial to it, but it's a lot of cover up work because he did the home quarantine tattooer thing, like the.
Oh, yeah.
Very sad. You should not be able to buy machines on Amazon. Anyway, so we've done a lot of cover-up work, but it's a lot of black work. Got a huge like dark raven on one side, and then a headless horseman on the other.
Wow.
And we just did this monster mouth on his knee. Just a lot of fun, having fun with doing that.
That sounds
stuff.
cool.
I just love all the dark, creepy things.
I need to send us a picture of it.
Yes, I
Like, so
will.
maybe we can post it. It'd be fun.
Yes, I would love to.
So do y'all have like a horror story or like maybe a situation you learned from, like, or you like to kind of tell over and over again that happened one time?
Like our crazy clients.
I mean, anything. Could be something from school. Could be anything.
Any horror story?
If you want. If you're comfortable with that.
Ooh, I don't know. A horror story.
We do have ghosts in the shop. So
I was gonna say that
creepy.
our
Oh.
shop is haunted, guys.
That's
it really is
cool.
legit. We have video and
To
everything.
be fair, I thought she
I
was
d-
really crazy at first. I was like, oh, okay.
and I do like to tell everybody who comes in, so I guess that fits. Like,
we do have some. We
Yes.
have a lot of like old pieces of work in the shop, and
we like when we well, my husband and I like to travel. We do collect antiques, and we bring a lot of interesting artifacts into the shop.
Ghosts.
So,
They bring ghosts into the shop.
I'm serious because I mean I believe that things.
oh, I've posted the videos.
I
There's
believe that
orbs.
things hold
We've
energy for sure. without a doubt.
100%. They do hold a lot of energy, and it is crazy to actually watch.
Yeah. And people will bring us weird things, dead things,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
creepy
Yes.
things, and
I love our clients.
sometimes
They
I'm
do.
like, I just know this is haunted.
But we're gonna hang it up
This is
anyhow.
haunted
Or
AF.
it's cool, but sometimes I'm like, what is in this? What am I gonna have to do? I can't do it. Not this week.
Is there a story? Don't tell me the story.
Which is the cameras going off at the 3:45?
Yes.
Okay, they do. I have them, because I'll record, and it is at the witching hour of 3 a.m. or after. So the Wi-Fi will usually go out, and then I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. But the Wi-Fi will go out. We get alerted, so it wakes me up at like 3 a.m. It's like, hey, we're here.
It's like, wait.
And then, yeah, I'm over here sending her pictures and stuff like that and videos. Like, oh my God, I'm like a crack addict. Watching our security cameras because of all the activity that's going on. The
You
lights
can see the
flashing.
orbs, like, go
Oh,
away.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'll
I
show
think
you
I
guys.
saw y'all post that.
I
with
did.
the-
I posted it
Yes.
on TikTok. Yeah.
That's so wild.
And there's so much of it and different types of orbs. So we're learning.
Yeah.
They're not just that bright little round orb. They're like, they look like, I don't know, I call them little pixies because they have like little dusty.
There was one, it was in our piercer setup, and it was like flat. It looked
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
flashing
yeah.
light for like, it was like a week or two of that.
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
Wow.
We unplugged the lights, everything. We
try-
don't even.
my
know.
thing is, I want to like debunk everything. I'm
yeah,
like, this
we'll
isn't
do that.
real.
That's what we do. Is usually
Yeah.
debunk things.
Yeah.
And like unplug, take the lights, like, and then we'll look again, and nope, it's whatever it was still
Still
flashing,
there.
but there was
Super weird.
no lights.
Nothing bad though. I
No,
guess
it was
just,
all
like,
good
you know,
energy.
They're just partying in there.
We got a good vibe in the shop, so I feel like even you can't tell. It's not like a bad vibe or anything like that.
Not bad, scary ghosts. They're just like hanging out, getting tattoos.
Yeah,
or
it's good
whatever-
energy.
Whatever
the
ghosts
Haunted
do,
Mansion.
you know?
Whee!
Exactly.
If there were paranormal investigators listening to this episode, would you be open to having them at the shop?
Oh heck yeah!
Okay.
yeah, bring them on.
I want to know if they're animals or if they're like old souls or just just
Little
like
tattooers.
humans.
Yeah.
Going at it.
For sure. We have a lot of
The OG
taxidermy.
tattooers, they're just coming back to hang out with you guys.
I hope so. I would love to have a chat with them.
Yes.
For sure.
That's awesome. So, what do you wish, especially, kind of here in the South, what do you wish that people knew about the culture of tattoos and the people who get tattoos? And am I making any sense?
It doesn't always have to have a meaning.
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
It never has to be that deep. You can just think something is cool and go get it tattooed.
Yeah.
And guess what? You have plenty of real estate.
Not
One
every
little-
flower has to be a birth flower. I love my birth flower tattoos. I do, but it doesn't always have to be that deep. You can just think like, oh,
I
this
really
bird is
like
cool. Let me
this,
get
yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
I want this rubber duck on me. Put it on me. I'm down. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You don't like birds, but okay.
I don't like birds. I like the ravens and the crows. I'm really scared of birds. It's a whole thing.
No, there's like a whole horror movie about it.
Yeah, birds.
The birds. Yeah.
They're scary. I don't like them. I like a puffin. Those are cute.
I like that though. I like if you like it, get it.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes there's like a stigma with tattoo, and I'm hoping it's like being shed. Like it's just such a beautiful art. Like,
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm. Will you walk us through what an intern process looks like to be an artist? Like if somebody wants to be an intern
For an apprenticeship, well, we have an apprentice. His name is Cole, and he's doing excellent.
He's actually just a little gold mine of apprentice, though. He's the
He's
perfect
special.
apprentice.
Oh,
he
that's
really
awesome.
is. And we're not just because we're so supportive. No, he really is.
No, I give him the most shit probably out of
Yeah.
anybody.
I mean, usually that's what happens in an
But
apprenticeship.
we've been friends for a long time, so I kind of have to give him that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He really is good. But generally with an apprenticeship, the industry is so different now, but I believe in like the old fashioned, like, get your portfolio together, work on your, like your stuff first, then like go into a tattoo shop, see if they're apprenticing anybody. And I believe in that method. Like, you need to apprentice for like a year, sometimes 2 years. It depends on the person, how quick you're learning, what else you've got going on. I have a very long spiel on the apprenticeship
Yeah,
thing.
I feel
that's
like
fine.
if you were to ask Donut, my husband, he's been tattooing close to like almost 25 years.
Yeah.
So he can't really speak for him, but he was apprenticed way differently than what you would see now. There was just
I do
pretty
believe
harsh.
it needs to be a little harder to get into the industry, but
Yeah, the state rules and regulations have definitely changed. They have actually, I hate even saying this out loud.
No, that's coming up for you later. I have a question for you later. Yeah.
okay.
No, it's okay.
they've made
You
it
can
too,
say it.
they've made
can
it
say
too
it.
easy.
There's
It's
no
yeah.
apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Right.
But you will see shops still make sure someone goes through an apprenticeship.
That's good.
It's excellent.
I think if you're learning from somebody who you need to learn from, somebody who's actually even halfway decent at doing what they're doing, you're gonna go through a proper apprenticeship.
Right.
And without it, there's just like very little I have to give on that subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's a sore subject right now.
it's so touchy because it's like for this county, we had everybody who was supposed to do, the two-year apprenticeships, and that was even with microblading and cosmetic tattooing. I went through an apprenticeship. I feel like I was the last dying breed
That's how I feel
of
too.
cosmetic
Yeah.
tattooing that had to go through a tattoo apprenticeship at a tattoo shop. Because I remember you came to me and it was like right in the middle of all of that. So now that they have just did away with all of it, you've got everybody popping up from, you don't know who they've trained from. You don't know if they've taken the accredited for cosmetic. It's a little different.
Right.
You got to get certified first. And then, that's only a couple of days long. Sometimes even a week. And I don't feel like
Which
that's
is crazy
enough.
to
It's
alter somebody
insane.
forever.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And with microblading is a whole nother ballgame. You are
Right.
cutting someone's skin on their face.
Yeah.
So people don't really, they just think, a 2-day course, cool. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be
There's
able
a
to
bit
open
of,
my
it's
business.
a fad right now.
Yeah.
And
it can
it's
be.
making it a little difficult. But
So it's almost like they pulled back on on the regulation of tattooing, body tattooing specifically in our area.
Yeah.
all of it.
It's
Yeah.
in the state of Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now we're not the rules and regulations have changed. When we opened our shop, the shop was actually maybe the second shop to open under the new state rules and regulations. So that was fun.
They made a nice example out of us.
Yes. So
The shop
it
is
was
very
good, though.
mandated.
I mean-
a lot of tattooers are not,
Yeah.
however.
yeah, they made the whole state go retest and get their certification, like their licensings again. So it was just interesting. So
Yeah.
I'm
but
bitter about
but
it.
it's like you have everybody do all that. Yeah, yeah.
But then
they-
also they're just letting people willy-nilly do it's
it's a 50.
I don't want to
question
sound like a
test.
bitter tattooer, however. It is a
No, it's
lot.
your industry. It's what you're passionate about. Like
Yeah.
it's your
Right. It needs.
It's the amount of cover-ups
It's
I have to
regulated,
do.
but it's
Right,
not regulated in the right areas right now.
Yeah.
But they did take like a poll, and they asked us all. At least they asked us, our shop, if they wanted to see apprenticeships come back and what we would recommend.
It was an all over yes from every
Yeah,
actual tattooer that I
every
know.
for sure. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Even cosmetic, I feel like you need to apprentice at least for 6 months.
I mean, you're
for
on somebody's
for
face. That's
for
yeah.
that, it's different from different like body artists. No, a year to 2 years for sure. And then some people take way longer. So it just needs to be up to who's apprenticing you too to give the okay, like you're ready.
Because it used to be somebody had to be like tattooing at least 10 years to apprentice somebody else. And that's all out the window
that's
right
all.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we're working on it. We're trying to work with the health department to re-regulate some of that. A little
Okay.
bit.
Well, I feel like everyone in this room is in a trade. So I feel personally that apprenticeshiping is, schooling is important too, but an assisting or an apprenticeshiping is important too because you learn just the ins and outs of just everything business.
Correct.
Doing POS, like learning how to talk to people, being comfortable having conversations with people,
Correct.
whether you're introverted or extroverted. Like you learn so many valuable things. So I can see the importance in it. Mm-hmm. Especially like being on you're being close and touching on someone's body. You know what I mean? So you have to be very comfortable with that.
Especially when you're doing something that's very hands-on.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
And on the
And permanent.
cosmetics.
So permanent.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
that's
For sure.
not, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a procedure, guys.
Yeah. It really is.
It is, yeah.
And on the cosmetic side, I've seen a lot of botched eyebrows. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it.
No, you could say it. We've seen some things.
Yeah. I feel like
I wasn't ready for that side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only ever been on the tattooing side of things.
Yeah.
And seeing some of them people come into our shop and their eyebrows are.
I know.
She does
like-
corrections, guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do a lot.
I mean,
of
some
corrections.
things I look at, I'm like, how do you even correct that? You know what I mean?
It's a
just-
process. You gotta trust the process.
Carefully.
Yes. Yep. It can't. In some situations, it can be a process. If I'm able to cover it up or correct it in some way, then I will definitely do what I can. If not, I usually refer people out for laser, just to get it light enough so I can correct.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and do what we can.
Yeah. Yeah, because I see some things, I'm like, okay.
Yep.
And that is because the lack of apprenticeships.
unregulation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. There it is.
I get, though, how it could be frustrating that you guys had to all retest. Because I think if in our industry, if we all had to go retest, I would be
But
Mad.
for our industry, like I said, it was only a 50 question test.
Yeah, I don't mind the
get
retest.
this.
It's
So
yeah.
for cosmetic, this is where I get like, okay, I have a body art license, which I do areola. I mean, I'm tattooing on the body, so yes, I need a body art license. But then they also have you take a test for that, the same one she took. And then I also had to take a separate test for microblading, but it was the exact same test, word from word. So I literally had to, on file, have the exact
Yeah.
2 tests.
Yeah.
I mean, they took out maybe 3 or 4 questions.
Yeah. I have talked to, I forget who I was talking to, but it was somebody with the state and they were trying to figure out how to mandate everything and regulate everything as far as like the cosmetic side coming in.
Yeah.
And they were like, really and truly, it came on so hot and so fast, we weren't prepared for it. You know
Right.
what I mean? So
They should talk to people who are professionally
That's exactly what I was
trained
gonna
in the industry.
They,
Right.
they
Yes.
should
No,
be
I agree
consulting
100%.
with- yeah,
One
I
problem
agree.
is they
100%.
don't know what
Yeah.
they're talking
Right.
about. And
They
then
don't- they
trying to regulate
Yeah.
things that you don't understand does not work.
And it definitely should be. I mean, you're breaking the skin. I mean, they're all over
Yeah,
us
it's
about breaking
bloodborne.
skin.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? I mean,
protocols.
they are hard on us when it comes to breaking skin. And you guys are breaking the skin, so it definitely needs to be regulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a long question.
Okay.
Bear with me, okay? From the outside looking in, it seems like coastal and central states have really strong and celebrated tattoo cultures. But even in the South, we see thriving scenes in places like Nashville, Asheville, Charlotte, and New Orleans. But when it comes to Georgia, outside of maybe a handful of towns and cities, such as Atlanta or Savannah, the scene doesn't seem to get the same visibility or support. As someone who has been long-standing provider here in Middle Georgia, do you feel like Georgia is behind in embracing tattoo culture, or is it a different kind of growth happening here?
I would disagree. I would say that it is completely like Georgia's for it.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
good.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
think it's a little sneakier because we're in a military town, so
Yeah,
like
that
everybody's
too.
tatted. You just can't see it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they all hide it, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like heavily
You would be
tattooed.
very surprised. I ain't gonna name names, but you would be very surprised who comes into our shop and
Yeah.
like, getting tattooed.
I mean, actually, I'm from California, and I feel like there was less of a tattoo culture. You know what I mean? I mean, other
What
than
part
like,
of California?
I was Southern California, but I mean, I'm just talking about like other than like LA or something like that. But like the beach towns and stuff like that didn't really.
I don't know. When I was out in
Promote.
California, I feel like
Maybe
every
maybe
corner
it
there
has
was a tattoo
changed,
shop.
But I remember coming to like when we moved to Colorado and then we moved, here. I was like, dang, there's like a lot of people with tattoos. Like, you know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
don't. I didn't see it as often.
Here, I feel like people are a little bit more conservative about. I mean, we're more conservative anyway. We're in Georgia. We're in the South.
Right.
We are
Bible Belt.
Bible Belt. We're in there.
Yeah.
A lot more Jesus tattoos. However, I think everybody's still just as tattooed. They're just not tattooing their like necks and faces and hands.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're there.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more low key. They're not posting their tattoos.
And the older population is coming in.
Oh, they're
and-
getting-
Oh yeah, for
they're
sure.
getting tattooed like monthly, if not like every other week at this
And a
point.
lot of my clients who are older, they think, "Oh my God, this is so fun!" Like because they used to just not go to a tattoo shop, and they'll come in. They're like, "I didn't realize. I thought I was going to the nail salon to get my brows or something done." No, you're coming into a tattoo shop, and they're just so amazed.
It is cool seeing like people who I think
It's more in their mind, more taboo, and they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And then they're having fun with it.
and then they're kind of like warming up to the tattoo
Yes,
side. They
and
start
then they're
talking
there
to us
all the
and
time.
Yes.
So
That's
it's
awesome.
Great. We
It
love
is
it.
fun.
That's
Yep.
fun.
we
Yeah.
love converting everybody.
Yes, it's so much fun.
That's awesome. Well, this question is a little more for Emily. So, when I was an esthetician, I was looking at microblading, and I kept hearing about Emily, and I was like, "Oh, I've got to get in touch with this girl." And you were so warm and opening. I mean, you were so just receptive, which was incredible. And I remember when we were talking about it at that time, I was so impressed with you because you had already been doing tattooing for a little bit, or you'd had your body licensed to do tattooing. But you made the decision to go back to school, and you went and you did the advanced cosmetics in Atlanta, which is really cool because at the time, before all the regulation at the time, you didn't have to do that. So because of that, I made that a point to refer pretty much all of my clients to you.
Oh, thank you.
Because you just did the continuing education and at that time made the choice. And that was right before all those regulations got like a little intense. So you kind of already answered this question, so I'm going to reword it a little bit. So now what I'm hearing from you is the regulation is kind of like pulled back just a little bit. You know what I mean? And you did kind of answer how that sort of affected the industry. Do you feel like over-regulation helps to raise the bar for safety? Or do you feel like regulation sometimes creates unnecessary barriers for artists who've been tattooing safely for years?
Ooh, it's a little bit of both, I want to
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from y'all too, which is,
Raise the bar.
yeah.
You do want to raise the bar because you want everybody to like put their all into it,
Right.
100%.
hard.
Because this is not quick, easy money, guys.
Right.
Like these are people's bodies, and you're altered. Altering their faces, or they're getting a body art tattoo, or it's just something that's gonna be there. So it should be, of course, raised, but also I feel like there's just sometimes with the older tattooers and stuff that it's just like they get a little frustrated. But I'll call you out. But 100% all about having the apprenticeship in both body art and cosmetic tattooing. There's so much to learn. You're not going to learn it in 2 days. You're not going to learn it in a week. You're not going to learn it in a month. I'm sorry. You could practice as much as you want on rubber or, pig skin or fruits.
There's
But
too many elements
there's
at play.
there's so much. Everybody's skin is so different. I also thought about even taking my education further and looking at like esthetician, because I wanted to learn more about skin because everybody's skin is so different and their retention is different, especially when it comes to what I do.
Yeah.
There's so many different like oils and bacteria and just textured skin and sun damage, and that all plays in their healing. So if you don't know who's a candidate for a certain technique and you're just taking on whoever, that's where you're going to see a lot of botched stuff, or it just falls out, or there's so much more to learn. And just to kind of, I don't know, it is kind of learning as you go.
Yeah.
But I always encourage continuing education. So that way you're not met with a client one day and it's like, well, okay, well, let's just try to figure this out, At least you'll have the fundamentals down to kind of see what works for that client.
Yeah. We find that too, like as estheticians, like men's skin typically, regardless of Fitzpatrick scale, is like 25% denser than women's. And it creates 25% more oil. And then depending on the Fitzpatrick scale and like how their sensitivity is, they can have inflammatory pigmentation, or if they're hydrated or on blood thinners, you have to be extra careful.
Oh, yeah. I always have to tell people no blood thinners, no alcohol, no coffee. Oh, I know. They hate me in the mornings. Drink water like 3 days prior to your appointment, just... you can't do it because you will see such a difference in your healing. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It warms my heart that you say that, though, because I feel especially like right now when there are so many artists, in your field popping up, like they just seem to be popping up like popcorn all over the place, And the same thing with like the medical esthetician side of it too, you know what I mean? And unfortunately in Georgia, there's not any, you don't have to go. I mean, we took such intense classes about the skin, like you were saying, and there's so many times I'm around some people that are in the medical field and they're doing the medical aesthetics, and you're just like, you really don't know the skin though, you know what I mean? And you're doing things to the skin. So it just makes you like nervous. So I just love the fact that you're like, I thought about doing this because I'm working with the face and the skin,
100%, totally into it.
And your face skin is so much different than say your arm skin, your leg skin, your stomach skin.
I've tattooed faces. It is different.
It is different.
I've never done the eyebrows or but looking
the
at
lips definitely are
lips
something.
are so
I've
different.
sat in and watched, what she's doing, and it is such a different thing than what I'm doing, but the skin is it is so different.
Yeah. It seems like it would almost like pull a little bit. Like you'd have to isolate it really well or something as the needles kind of go across.
Well, depending on, once again,
Right.
I don't go as deep as body artists go. You definitely have to have a great, stretch the skin as best as you possibly can. Without, making it to where you're going to tear there, I mean, you're working with needles, so you just got to find that sweet spot. And with years of, working with clients in different skin, you will find that sweet. One needle might not work for, the same skin texture as another client. So, like with mature skin, you need to use, larger configurations. And so, everybody's just a little
And skin
different.
goes through so many changes, like when you're younger and it's more plump, you have more, collagen in there, and then start getting around your 50s and 60s, it starts like thickening up so much, you know what I mean?
Those fine line tattoos only look so good for so long.
and then you get into like, the 70s, 80s, and it thins out like paper thin, you look at it and it can break. So it's skin's a different thing.
And you deal with a lot more mature skin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and scars.
Oh, scars.
That's a
Yeah,
whole
that's a whole
different-
beast of its own.
Yes, it really is.
That's crazy. So as far as like education and workshops and like conversations you feel tattoo artists in our region really need to have more access to, like what are the gaps you feel like there still is in your guys' industries? Do you feel like there needs to be more education or more anything else?
As far as like tattooers go, I think that goes a lot with the just how you're trained and your mindset on it.
I'm sorry, I'm paying attention too. I don't know what he's doing.
He said he wants in. Sorry.
I know who it is.
It happens sometimes.
Who
when
are
we're-
we again?
But it's good. It's good. Her business is busy, so people try to they'll walk by and come in when we're recording. We're like, oh, who damn?
And then we sit like little mice. We're like, do, 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 do. Like, don't notice.
He sees we're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's me when it's really quiet at the shop. And I'm there by myself and somebody comes in and I have to remember that I'm a person. I'm like, oh, hi.
Yeah. Okay, so as far as like workshops and education, do you feel like there's still like some gaps in your, the process of continuing education and stuff like that?
Yeah. Huge gaps.
Yeah.
I mean, well, just,
Yeah.
Is there
The-
any continuing education with you guys, really?
a ton of continuing. I mean, I feel like it's also around, like, who you're around.
Yes. I was just about to
Um,
say.
I'm
like,
really fortunate that I teamed up with Donut because he's been doing this forever and he's helped me a lot. Because I mean, 8 years in is it's
Right.
nothing compared. I'm still like very new, still learning
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I still learn a lot from her. I mean,
Yeah.
she's like 6 years ahead of me. You know what I mean? I've learned so much all the time.
I think the biggest thing, especially in this industry, is not. I mean, it's people. I don't know. It depends on what you're coming in with your goals at it. Because
Yeah.
some it's just a cash grab, and some it's
Yeah.
But I'm like very serious about like continuing education, keep
Yeah,
learning.
yeah.
I mean, I've
I
learned.
feel like that's
so
what's
much
so
from
different
everybody.
about our shop. And not to be like, oh, our shop. You know?
No, toot.
Well,
we
we
do
do.
paint
We,
nights.
we
This is
we
your-
do
this is
paint
your
nights. We
soapbox,
do,
your platform.
We do paint nights. So other artists, we invite other artists, like people from Atomic Valkyrie. Like they come over. She's
Oh, we
trying
love
to.
them.
Yeah. They'll do
Shout out
art night,
Atomic.
and it's just refreshing. Their skills and doing a different medium.
Yeah.
Not skin, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that to me, for them, would be more continued. You're working on your art. You're kind of bouncing off of each other
Yeah.
and feeding off of each
To
other.
be open to continuing to learn. I think that's like the
Yeah,
easiest
because each
thing.
artist's technique can be slightly different
Yeah.
on how they tattoo. So that's another reason why I really enjoyed working and doing my apprenticeship in the tattoo industry, in a tattoo shop, is because there was so much more that I was able to add into how I do things, which is taught differently. Cosmetic is taught differently than body art because there are some differences, but yet it is still the same.
Yeah.
So that's why there's always this,
Because we'll kind
fine
of feed off
line
each other. Because I do a lot of like I don't know, just certain
like
techniques I use.
stippling and stuff like that.
And I'll be like, oh, what needle? Like Emily will show me some new needles that I've never seen before that are only sold by like cosmetic companies, and I'm like,
Exactly.
oh, I could use this. And what
Yes.
I've got going
Yes.
on, like,
I
let me
love
get some of
that.
that.
Yep.
Cool.
So
yeah.
that's been fun.
Yeah. So
You
you guys
know.
are trying to build like a community and bring some of the
100%.
community
And you
together.
know what? We
this.
have built a little community, and I love them all. I love you all. It gives me goosebumps because it's our vision of what we wanted to bring and pull together as a shop to the community is like coming together, and it's actually coming together a lot quicker than what we ever
Yeah.
thought. Like our grand opening was insane. Talk about nerves.
It was crazy, but it is nice to see like other tattooers, because I mean, tattooing can be very like closed off, closed-minded.
Yeah.
I'm at this shop, I'm only talking to these tattooers, and it's like that a lot, especially around here. But it's been nice to see like other shops like welcome us. Not that either one of us are new to the area, but welcome our shop and be great and come to paint nights and hang out and collab on stuff
And even do guest
send
spots.
people our way. Send people
They'll
their
come.
way.
When we're doing events, we'll have some of the local artists, like Kirby. He'll
Shout
come
out
in.
Kirby.
Hey.
He's at Belmont, guys. Go hit him up.
He'll come. He'll do his little guest spot and help us out with like an event. We're doing like flash specials and stuff like that. And it's good.
It keeps new faces in the shop too.
Yeah,
Like, you don't know who you
We have
wanna
a
get
lot of
tattooed
people who
by.
travel from out of state who guest spot too, and we
That's
have
a
people
cool
from
concept.
Atlanta coming and guest spotting. There's always different artists in our shop, and keeping it fresh. And
Yeah.
if there's something that you want, or an artist that you've been looking to get something from, and we can pull them in, hey, yeah, that's what we're all about.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, do you feel like, what has it been like to be like a movement maker in a place that hasn't always made space for this before?
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Challenging.
Yes.
Fun.
But we like a challenge.
Yeah. So no intimidation, nothing like that. Like, has it been like?
I feel like I'm more tunnel vision with that.
That's great. No, that's a good way to be.
There was a time when we were first opening where I refuse to name names, but I'll call him a tattooer, I suppose. But he came in and just tried to do the intimidation thing, like, you don't know me, I tattoo in this town, and I was like, yeah, I literally don't know who you are, so sorry. Very awkward, and I think that was our only, like, it was just the one guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty irrelevant anyway, so it was just like that was the only, like, like my territory type thing that we encountered.
Like a territory thing.
I feel like if he was
It's so
threatening, then you
strange.
guys are already above him. And
You were
he
already
Yeah,
threatened,
it was.
you
Well,
know?
it was. I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah,
It was
that's what I'm
very.
saying.
It was
Yeah.
very weird. But
Yeah.
aside from that, everybody's been pretty great and
Yeah.
like open and down to collab on stuff.
I feel like they find, like, other people just get it. They get what we're about, what the vibe is.
So you guys
and-
didn't get any like pushback when you were like, "Hey, let's have like a tattooing paint night or
Nope.
anything like
no,
that."
everybody's for. I think like those who are good at what they do collaborate, and everybody
Yes.
else.
Yeah,
You know, the ones who complain and don't
that.
like stuff like
Yeah.
that are
the ones
kind
that,
of not in our
yeah,
vision anyway.
yeah.
So,
Right.
Right.
That's cool. That's really cool. You guys have so much passion. I love
No,
that about
I do
you. Know what I
too.
mean?
Thank
That's what I feel like
you.
sets people apart when it comes to any industry. You know what I mean? Like, it's the passion level.
I think if you just love what you do, it's really easy. to
Yeah,
I know.
100%.
Not to sound so
It doesn't-
cheesy about it,
I know.
but-
It doesn't even feel like work because we.
Most days.
Yeah.
Hey, we all have a manic
Yeah.
Monday, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Even
Not
if
me,
it's on a
Mondays
Wednesday
I'm
or a
off.
Thursday.
Yeah, Mondays are chill. Fridays is when I'm like, oh my god.
Yes. Yeah. The weekend's pretty intense.
Yeah, the
but-
weekends gets crazy, but yeah, no, we love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's been a journey.
It has been a journey.
It's been a short. I mean, for the new shop, but it's been.
Yeah, I guess the shop's only been open like a year and a half.
It doesn't feel
We've
like
been
that.
at this a lot longer than that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It's been fun though.
it has been fun.
Yeah, you guys. So you guys open. I had a microblader here for a little while. We couldn't have her though because she was too noisy. Like what she did in a spa was just too noisy.
Oh really? How's it noisy?
Well, because think about like you could have open conversations and
Oh,
it doesn't really
okay.
matter, you know what I mean?
Got
And so she
you.
did, but here we're at a spa.
You guys
So
can't
we're-
yap here.
I'm
Can
not
No,
gonna
we're
be like,
selling
"Well, this is my-"
relaxation.
you?
You
I
know?
would never. I'd be so terrible in this setting.
So yeah,
yapper.
exactly. So she would talk to her clients, and she wouldn't control like their noise level, so they'd be over there, and it would be like,
Yapping
we
away.
can't have this. There are people getting massages and trying to fall asleep. You know
Got
what
you.
I mean?
I do think that sometimes when you're like doing somebody's eyebrow and they're definitely like a more mature client, not used to the tattoo, like you can kind of
Yeah.
feel that out.
And there's like somebody over there like
And
talk cussing, and
We're in there playing like probably not the most appropriate music.
yeah.
Dropping F-bombs
Yeah,
every 5
I always
seconds.
ask. I always ask prior, and usually I'll have them as my first client in the morning because I open. So
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I really haven't had too many people in the new space like complain.
I feel like it's a good. I don't know. I feel like it's just such a.
I feel like when
different
people
thing.
walk into the shop, they're like, "Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Like this is different."
Yeah.
They could feel the vibe.
Yeah.
And the music is just slightly background noise, but like I don't know.
It's not like screamy intense.
We're not.
Unless I
It's
get
not like we're listening to
Usually
some. It's very diverse in the shop, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
also why clients like it so much is because it's so. Just
Well, it looks very elegant and elevated too.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Like when you walk in, it's very like, I love like the look that y'all picked and like the elevation of it because it does kind of look like, almost like I don't want to say fancy, but it's got that
Higher
like
end
higher
tattoo.
end look
We're-
to
we're
it.
a
Yeah.
little
Mind
bougie.
getting your body modified.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
We
It's
are
such a
very
nice-
clean.
Yeah.
We that's number one is being as sterile as possible, keeping a very clean environment, and just making sure the vibe is good at all times. And I mean, like I
A
said,
place that you
people
want to come in and like
hang
lay
out.
down and
We
get
don't
tattooed
care if
for a
people
few
come and just
hours.
hang out.
Yeah.
Like,
We do have a lot of shop cats, we call them.
yes,
Our
yes.
shop cats, and we
Yes.
love them so.
They just come and hang out.
Come
Yeah.
and hang and help
I
us
People
love
with
that.
pop
stuff.
in all the time.
and
It's just it's nice.
shout out
awesome.
Mac, our OG shop cat.
Yes, he's part of our little community.
Yeah.
We love him.
It's like the old barber shop, people just kind of
It
hanging
is.
out.
That's
just-
exactly
they
what
just
it is.
come,
Yes.
hang.
Yep. They come hang, and then
cool.
they're like, "Oh, you know what? That gives me an idea." And then they're just in there days later getting another tattoo.
Getting their
So,
face tattooed.
They're getting their face tattooed. You
I
know?
love it.
That's awesome.
All right, so share with us your personal point of view on the evolution and mindset towards tattoos, the way they've lost their stigma and have evolved into a highly accepted form of self-expression. Like we're talking about how you guys were kind of mentioning like the older generation. I'm going to say like even my generation. I don't mean to age myself here, but we were like, no, only the trashy people get tattoos, you know what I mean? So we were kind of taught not to get tattoos. So, but now it's like,
It's almost more rebellious not to have a tattoo.
Yes,
it's almost,
100%.
it's almost
Yep.
like those without a tattoo are rebels.
I mean, I have clients, they'll come in, they've never been tattooed before, and they're like, I'm getting, well, I've never had a tattoo before. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm popping your cherry today. So this is a tattoo at the end of the day. So they're just,
I love that.
they're going big. They're
Their
going with the
first
face
tattoo is
tat.
on their
Yes.
face.
Yeah.
So,
That's what my,
and then when it really reality like sets in, they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, if I
do other
can
tattoos.
handle this, then I can handle another little tattoo. And then you find them in, a week later.
You tattooed my grandma's face.
I did.
She'll never get another. I couldn't believe she even got that done. Very proud of her.
That's awesome.
You know what? My
Good
grandma
girl.
got her eyebrows tattooed, but it was still long enough ago where microblading wasn't popping off quite yet. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So she had like the Ronald McDonald,
Yes.
I know.
Oh,
I remember when she got it done, I was like,
I might
why?
I
It's
love
grown
that.
a lot though now.
I feel like
It's totally
everybody
different.
everybody has tattoos now.
Yeah, for sure. There's at least,
Fantastic.
even if it's something tiny.
Yeah, everyone's always surprised Chris doesn't have tattoos.
You don't have any tattoos?
Really?
See?
I could change that for you.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation.
We've talked about getting matching ones.
You
Like for
have
the
to for the
podcast.
pod,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
Come
come to our Halloween event.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're having a Halloween
my
event on the
goodness, On the
25th.
25th.
Shameless plug.
Woohoo! I know, shameless plug.
11 till late.
Yes.
No, I mean we want you guys to plug everything.
Yeah.
You know? And if you could need us, when are you having it?
The
25th. So
Saturday.
it's literally Saturday.
Should we drop it Tuesday?
We can get this up. We can get this.
We could drop this tomorrow.
Oh,
heck
that would
yeah.
be great.
That
Yeah.
would be awesome.
And we can promote your guys's
Listen, it should be promoted because we have also food trucks. They're coming out. We've got all
Nice.
these
We
vendors.
do it big for flash
We
events.
do. Most of our
Food
events.
trucks, bevs, little
Yes.
vendors. We
Yes.
have
We have Shauna. I'm sorry. There might be more vendors I don't know about.
is the postmortem crafts because she always
Oh
goes
yeah,
through.
yeah. Christy from Postmortem's Crafts is not coming to this event. The one event that she is unable to make.
Oh.
How
she
ironic.
I know.
Right.
She always
She
so
hosts events though at our shop.
Yes,
Yes.
that's actually our last question for y'all.
Okay,
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
We love her. Actually, I grew up with her. Weird that she moved to Georgia too, and we're in the same area. But we kind of have the same type of hobby. But now she's turning her hobby into more of a business, and it's great. And we're giving her or gave her the space to do that. So she would we would host her postmortem craft like oddities. classes.
Taxidermy classes.
It's a taxidermy
Yes.
class. Yeah, she does shadow boxes and, the butterflies and,
Iguana
scorpions.
skulls. I saw
Oh,
that one
yeah.
coming up. I'm jealous.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
y'all
so-
just did like a beetle preservation.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
So they do those in the
Yeah,
shop
yeah.
on Sundays. We
So
just wanted it to be
unique
a
stuff.
space.
Yeah, a space where people of any type of uniqueness can just come and just be. you
Yeah.
I
know?
love that.
But yeah, she's now opened up her own class area to do
She's
classes.
still with us a couple of times.
But yeah,
so.
she is. She's gonna stick with us for sure. But yeah, she's not coming to this one.
But we've got the event Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the event. You guys tell us about it more.
So discounted flash. Usually every artist will come up with a flash sheet and that'll be discounted. But what we do is every time we have an event, we just pull all the flash. So you can get flash from any previous event we've done also
Okay.
at
yes,
all
there's
of our
something
events.
for everybody.
Yeah.
And then each artist will draw up for that specific event what they've got for that too, and that'll be discounted. We also have discounted PMU and piercings for that weekend, and
Yeah, we have an excellent piercer. Come see her.
woohoo! Yes,
Shout out Savannah.
Savannah. Yes, she's great.
But we'll be doing 11 to usually like 11 to 7-ish.
Yeah, we're doing 11 to late because.
Because if they're
It's
there,
been
we'll
good.
keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
just
until we're-
keep going.
Until we're tired and going home.
Well, I love seeing like a space for just like alternative art in general.
Yes.
Like it's so exciting to see it here. Like because when you go to like Macon and other bigger cities, you're like, oh, cool. And so it's so
Yes,
neat to
bring us
have
all
like
your
this-
weird art.
Yeah, this
Yes,
little
we
pocket
love
for
it.
it. Because there's a lot of people that are here that are really excited about
They
that.
are. Yeah.
And it almost like you didn't really hear about anyone really doing a lot of taxidermy for a while, and now all of a sudden it's getting this like beautiful, almost like a renaissance that's happening.
is, yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. I really like
love the
seeing it
taxidermy.
thriving.
That's awesome.
I like the bad taxidermy.
Yes, I love those pictures.
My raccoon in my setup.
Or your goldfish.
I have the weird taxidermy.
I've never heard of a taxidermy. Well, I guess I've seen fish on the wall.
It's not a real fish.
Well, everybody
Oh.
has
It's
their
literally a
prize catch,
goldfish.
fish. It's
Yeah.
literally like a goldfish cracker, but 3D printed. I'm pretty sure, just a giant one I found on Etsy.
Oh my gosh. I
amazing.
love
cute.
this.
Bev's purchase, but
Well, this is my biggest catch.
I have that one, and I have a rabid raccoon, and those are my taxidermy.
That's cute.
Yeah. Didn't you get that one from what is it? A convention?
Cigar
we did?
City when we did that.
We also do a lot of conventions too. So
Yeah, we're always going. One of us is usually guest spotting somewhere, artists rotating in and out, so you can kind of lots of people to choose from.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
lots of faces.
I love that. This is so cool and exciting. I mean, I knew y'all were up to a lot of stuff, but like it's so cool to hear all of it.
Our brains are always like, oh, what can we do next?
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
usually a 3 a.m. text. One of us is waking up too, like, should we do this? Are we doing this? Are we just
Yeah.
constantly going? I love it though.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's always fun to see like creative brains working together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's chaotic, but it's interesting.
Oh yeah.
to say
I
the
don't think
least.
it would have worked with anybody else though. So thank you, Megan.
No, yeah, I love it. Match made in heaven.
Oh, I love it.
For sure.
Yeah, we relate 100%.
Yeah.
With our industry. Like, you're passionate about it, you find someone else who's passionate about it, and you just get excited about it, and you're excited to talk to other people about it, and you just start like manifesting, just like,
Oh yeah.
It's
just
more
like,
fun that way.
It is.
And it happens.
Yeah.
It's like whatever you put out there, and
Yeah.
it's just like, just go
'Cause
with
people-
it. Try it.
I'm
Don't
sure
work.
it's the same
Okay,
with your
cool.
industry. People gatekeep a lot, and they don't want to talk to you about their fun ideas, and it's like
I feel like there's a change though. Like
Yeah.
and I'm gonna once again date myself. I think like our age was more like protected. We got stabbed in the back a lot. You know what I mean? We didn't know who we could trust. We were kind of taught to be like, so if you were in a kind of field like we are in, you know, if you weren't going to school and getting a college degree, that was so promoted, I feel like, in our age group. And now, you know, these whole tech schools, they're popping up and people are kind of getting more into like the hands-on. And, you know, kind of jokes on these, you know, doctors and everything. Not that I want to put them down or anything, but it's like they have more of a threat of AI taking over their
than we
job
do, yeah.
than we do. You know what I mean? So any of us in the service industry are kind of rock solid. People can't take what we do away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the thing that's kind of wild to us is like, I mean, I speak for our industry, like aesthetics and hair and even massage therapy. And this is coming from a good place. For a while, it was almost kind of like a fly by night kind of an industry. Like people are like, oh, well,
Yeah.
Like I even had someone tell me, like, said to me when I was younger, made the assumption I went to aesthetic school because my parents couldn't afford to put me through college.
Yeah.
Like just point
Yeah.
blank said that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Or you
now,
weren't smart enough to handle college.
oh, you couldn't do college, right?
Yeah.
I just don't want $100,000 in debt for
and
no
and
reason.
I mean,
Yeah.
coming from, I was going to school. I was getting my bachelor's in civil engineering.
You can, yeah.
and then I just cold turkey quit and ended up going into this field, and I went to cosmetology. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is way harder.
Yeah.
You have to learn so
Chemistry.
many
You
subjects.
can learn about like
in
currents
such a
and-
short amount of time. I mean, you're learning HVAC, you're learning electronics, you're learning electricity, you're learning, every bone in the body, every
had to
nerve, every
learn
muscle.
The first 2 years, the
Nails,
first 2 years of
diseases.
anatomy and physiology that doctors and nurses learn, we had to learn it in 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months.
I was like, this is-
it was a lot. It was very intense schooling.
This is way harder.
But now, as things have shifted, it's almost like people who are never in. I mean, pop off. People who were never in our industry before are seeing it as kind of like a cash cow, and they're jumping in. You see, and now
biggest
it's like, oh,
issue.
how the tables have turned. You know what I mean?
And before we were like looked down on. And
Right.
I remember that. I caught so much.
Listen,
I-
I get clients still. They're like, "Oh, what did you do before this?" I'll tell them I, as an occupational therapist assistant, I, had to go to college, and I did good 4 years of that. They're like, "Oh, and you're doing." They're actually really surprised. I'm like, "I can actually afford my student loans now. Thank you."
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Or
I
is this what
I
you
was
do
a
full
struggle.
time?
Right.
Yes,
still
or
get
get
that
that
once
full
in a while.
time.
So
Yes.
you tattoo, but what else do you do?
Yes.
Girl,
Yeah.
bye. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like when we were going to school to do these things, it was like so frowned upon. You know what I mean? And then you're told like you're never going to make it. Like same thing. Like what else do you do in your life? You know, like
Yeah.
we're struggling artists. Or
Surely
something.
you're not just gonna tattoo.
Yeah.
people. Gross.
Don't call me Shirley.
And so I think like a lot of people our age were very much so like trying to gatekeep our little secrets
Yeah.
of success. You know what I mean?
I'm
But-
still about the gatekeeping a little bit.
But now
New
I
bit.
feel like the new thing is it's like I feel a turn towards community, and I am all about it. I mean, that is the one reason
Yeah.
why we started our podcast. Is it's like let's bring the community together. Like we don't have to fight. We don't have to not like each other. We don't have to,
There doesn't have to be a turf war.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what we do love. Like that is a huge
I
thing.
don't see that too much like with, I mean, I do see it with body artists. But when it comes to PMU,
I was like, you've met
Because-
tattooers, right?
yes, I'm just saying it's not as bad as PMU.
yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
Because you're a single person.
Yeah.
You're not in like a, I mean, I am. But normally you don't see a whole facility full of PMU artists and
Right.
then working together.
Yeah.
No, like you're on your little
You're
own.
on your own.
And so you are like, I'm just going to do, I'm not telling you anything. I don't
Yeah.
want to socialize with this person.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I do remember that when I first started like learning more vaguely. Let me put that out there, just very vaguely learning about you and the industry, and very like, oh, this is, and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you guys are like really mean tattooers.
But now I feel like it's like
I
a
avoid
turn
that as
though.
all. Like, I'm just over here. Hey, I see that you can get on that machine. I used to tell this girl that I did work with, like, props to her for giving me a space while we were building out to work and take my appointments. But I was like, get on a machine. Your microblading is amazing, but you're only so many candidates for microblading. So she was just losing out on so much business, and she's like, really get on the machine, you'll do great. And she's doing phenomenal.
Nice.
But she don't talk to me
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
the
I'm like-
industry do be
And it
anymore.
does.
It's just like
it
I'm
doesn't.
always that positive,
But people were there for a season for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's doing great. Her stuff is just amazing. She caught on really quick, and yeah.
And it
props
doesn't
her.
have to be like that. It really
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't. I don't care.
Because like you
You
guys,
know?
even you guys talking, like you're like, I don't like to do color, so I refer that out. You know what I mean? Or I'm sure there's people who love color and don't like doing
You
black and
can
white,
definitely
you know?
see when the artist is not into it.
Yeah.
And that's why if they're like really not into it, or it's just not the time, maybe they're really busy and they just don't have the mental state to focus on whatever it is that person wants, and they know somebody else can execute it. Our shop's going to do that for you. We're going to tell you where you're
Even if we have to refer to a different shop, I've done that plenty of times. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I want you to get.
We want you to be happy.
What's
Yeah.
best for you. And
it's
if
your
that's
body.
not, if
Yeah.
that's not me, that's fine. Like, there'll
Yeah.
be somebody else
Yeah.
for me. There's no shortage of that.
Yep.
I think that's a safe way to handle too if somebody comes in and they want something or they have their mind set on something a certain way, but you look and you can tell just based on facial structure or body or where they want it or coloring that maybe it's not going to be the right fit for them.
I battle this weekly.
Do you?
Because
Okay.
I'm a black work artist, a lot of people think, oh, you do like black and gray realism. I do not at all. And, but people are like, oh no, like I've heard about you. I want to get tattooed by you. I'm like, cool. Like, if this is your idea, I can do like my illustrative version of this or a different version of what you're looking for. And they're like, no, I want like realistic Jesus. And I'm like, I don't have that in my wheelhouse. Let me refer you out to a couple different artists in the area who do things like that, or, somebody else. And I've had a lot of people tell me, well, you can do this. And I'm like, well, I'm not, no, I don't want to do this. Your Jesus is not going to look the way you think it's going to look.
What's your favorite Jesus you've ever done?
Black work Jesus.
Yes.
It was like a really creepy looking Jesus, thorns, blood, all
wow.
that. That was fun. Burning church in the background. Not so southern Jesus.
It's a cathedral.
Yeah, sorry. Art. Cathedral.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They all come out really nice.
But yeah, I just try to give people what they're, point them in the direction they need to be. And if it's with
Yeah.
me, it's with me. If not, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, we're all about that. She refers people here. I refer people to other, shops too, because it's like,
There's so much love to go around.
And worst case scenario, like, I don't want to be stuck with somebody who doesn't
I tried to
want what
refer
they,
people to you
get
too.
what
I'm
they
like, hey,
want.
can you get these people in?
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're super busy. You guys got openings over there? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to send them your way. Good
Yeah.
to go. Boom. Done.
Yep.
Get some taken care of.
For sure.
That's good. I love it. I love seeing you guys like being so open and like, sharing the wealth and the love and, not trying to put everybody in a box or anything
yeah,
like
no.
that. It's the way to be, I believe.
It has been refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
For
You guys
sure.
are leading with love.
Yes.
Would you be open to the state reaching out to you to help with guidelines and regulations if they asked you to?
Yes.
We've pushed this.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I'll give all that knowledge to Donut and Kirby. Both of them are very, way more knowledgeable about that side of things than I am. So I refer to both of them a lot on that. And, but I mean, with the health department, we're working with them really closely to be
yeah.
like, and they're pushing for it too. They want,
They are.
Yeah.
They were as stunned as we were when they took apprenticeships away. So
yeah. But yeah, we're definitely, let's educate. Let's help it out a bit.
Yeah.
Let's educate and
Participate.
regulate.
And regulate.
Educate and regulate.
Yes.
I love that.
yeah.
Well, where can people find you? What are y'all's individual socials and the shop socials?
Everything is through the Golden Dagger Tattoo Club. We have goldendaggertattooClub.com or Golden Dagger Tattoo Club is our Instagram handle. With like dots in between each word, but regardless. All of our socials are linked to that. Mine is Megan.m.tattoos.
And you can find me on Instagram or Facebook at Lady Luck PMU or at Golden Dagger Tattoo
Oh
Club.
my gosh, I've seen so much of your work and I didn't even realize it was you.
This is the face, guys.
Girl, I've been promoting I send everybody.
Like I said, I'm tunnel vision.
Oh my
and,
gosh, I didn't
it's
know it was
warming
you.
to hear all these things. I'm kind of oh my God, people talk about me.
Yes.
Because I'm just
Oh, absolutely.
I just work on whoever my client is, and that's my focus. And
Did you used to be in Byron or something like that, or?
No, I've always been in Warner Robin.
Okay.
The Warner Warner Robins
Okay.
area. And then while we were doing our build out, my husband and I, we were.
I'm confusing. It was a different person. I'm sorry. Not in your industry even. So.
Oh, okay.
I was confusing
but
a whole different
we were
situation.
working in McDonough for a little bit,
Okay.
taking some appointments out
Okay.
there. but-
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know it was you, and I am always, if anybody ever comes to me and they're like, I'm thinking about doing this, I am so picky about tattoos on your
Yeah.
face. So, and I mean, you can see some botched work, so I'm always like, oh, hit up, go search this person. Like,
Well, I appreciate it. Thank
yeah,
you.
I follow you and everything. I didn't even
Oh,
know it
that's
was
okay.
you.
I thought your face was familiar.
Yeah.
I swear, because I try to follow everybody too.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, are you working out when you got your brows done? Because I'm watching.
I'm always
you're not supposed to be
watching.
sweating.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Small world,
That's
small
me.
town.
It
Small
is.
town, small world.
Yeah,
Well, that's awesome because I was like, I never knew your name. I just knew you as Lady Luck.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah, and
they're
so
like, I didn't know you were here.
so I tell everybody, I'm like, why have I always see this girl on Instagram. Her name is Lady Luck. So go check out her work before you make any firm decisions on what you
Nice.
put on your face. You know what I mean?
I had a friend say, I was like, I referred a friend to you, and like, she came back, and I was like, you saw her, didn't you? And she goes, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, they look beautiful. And she goes, literally, she goes, bitch, she measured my face like she was about to construct a bridge over it. I was like, yep, that's her. I know.
I've walked in there before, and I'm
like,
not
that's what
surprised
you
by
want.
it now. But I remember in the beginning walking into it and being like,
She was intimidated.
"What is happening in here?" I'm like, "Okay, bye, girl."
I aim for twins, guys. Everybody's bone structure, just facial structure is so different. So
Yeah.
you have to map. You have to use your best judgment.
You have to be crazy about it.
Yeah, you really do. I'm a little obsessed
Yeah.
with making them as symmetrical as possible.
That's awesome, though.
So
I mean, that's
if
what sets you apart.
You will be in my chair for a little bit. I map multiple times.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
That sets you apart, though. That's awesome. I can't believe it. And here you are. Small world. I'm so blown away by it.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it.
Yeah, that was
You
awesome.
guys have anything else you want to share?
I don't know.
Do you want to share your location?
Oh yeah, we're off 89 Sandy Run Road in Bon Air, Georgia.
Right off
31005. Woo, woo, represent. But yeah, we're right off of 247, close to the Air Force Base. So.
Sweet. Awesome.
Do y'all do like private events? Like, if you had like somebody want to come in like to get tattoos with friends or browse with friends, do y'all offer that?
We're always open to discussion.
Okay,
yes,
perfect.
yeah. I've been approached a couple of times for situations like that. It's time consuming. So if you did a party, we'd have to limit to so many people. But yeah, we're definitely open to all kinds of ideas.
Nice.
Yeah,
them
like
our
if
way.
somebody's like really uncomfortable getting tattooed, especially like, I don't know, being a female tattooer, I tattoo, a lot of women who've maybe been like scorned before by other tattooers, and always open to like coming in a little early, staying a little late. Like, we'll figure something
Oh
out.
yeah, for sure.
Whatever's gonna make you comfortable, like, we're down. Like, let's figure it out. It's
That-
never that serious.
Also, if you get any intimate areas tattooed, then we can make arrangements. If it's with a body artist, then they can use my, we'll
We do
set
have
them
a
up
private
in
area,
I'm
yeah.
That's
private,
cool.
so we'll swap out or something and make it as comfortable as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, whatever makes you comfy. Let's figure it out. Let's get this work done.
I love that. Well, it was so nice meeting you, lovely ladies. You guys, they're so beautiful too in
Thank you
person.
for having
And
us.
Yeah.
so cute coming in, wearing matching outfits. I guess they say they do that on accident all the time.
It's definitely
So, which
not
is like-
planned.
It's to the point that like other people have been like, okay, you guys are definitely texting each other about this. Like, no, we're not. It just literally happened.
And both y'all's hair looks amazing.
I
too.
know. Yeah, they're so
you.
beautiful. I would definitely want to recommend getting tattooed by them. Only font in black and white, though, I guess. And cosmetic.
I'll make some exceptions. We'll figure it out. Be stuck doing color the rest of the year. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like your color.
But yeah, thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. And check out our event this Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
Food trucks, other vendors.
We'll have a lot of
Party,
stuff going on.
party.
It's always a good
Oh, and
time.
we're doing like the plaza. We're passing out candy. So
Okay.
bring the kiddos dressed up.
Yeah, trick or
We've
treat.
got,
Yes.
there's different boutiques. There's
Yeah, they're also doing their events too. So we're kind of doing it as like a little plaza thing.
Oh,
So
cool.
That's so neat.
yeah, it's like our little trunk or treat. So
Yes.
That's so
That'll be
cool.
a
Are you
and
guys,
if you come dressed up, even to get a tattoo, you get a prize.
Whoa.
So
are you guys
Yes.
by Saigon?
yes.
we're across the street.
Yeah, we're in the
from
new
there.
plaza
Yeah.
across the street behind
Right by
Hardee's.
like Dolly
Hardee's
James and Brit Boutique and all that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you are now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm always over
Shout
there.
out the boutiques. We love those girls.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, that's a wrap.